Well, you know those days where you're not hauling, you're not on the road, but you have a ton of stuff to do? Well, that's me. As you can see, we're loaded up with wheels and tires. I'm actually meeting a guy to sell these Denali wheels right here, the stock wheels off of, my lady's Yukon. We're gonna meet him. We're gonna open our own commercial account at Napa. We're gonna pick up an auxiliary tank that I have had for over a year now that I'm gonna try and get fixed up. It's got a crack in it, and it's kind of perfect size. I think it's like a 35 gallon, 36 gallon. It's kind of perfect size for the Ford. So I think I need a crack fixed in it, and maybe a bung welded in on the side. I think the drain's on the bottom, which it was on a cabin chassis truck before, and it's not going to work with a truck that has a bed. So my dad has a guy who's a welder. That's what he does for a living, and he does it out of his house on the side. Like, he's got all his own equipment at his house, and I'm going to try to get it over to him and see if he can get it fixed up for me. I got it for free, so I got to put a little bit of money in it. It's a lot cheaper than buying a new one, and it's perfect size. So, oh, there's my truck. What else? Well, I'll update you. We got a lot of stuff to get. We're gonna try to pick and pry and get things up to snuff, like just a lot of organization type stuff with straps and bungees and corner protectors, and just a lot of organization stuff. So as of today, I'm a week away from my son being born, so I don't have a lot of time. I got to get all that. I want to have everything kind of wrapped up, ready to go, and a week or two or whatever after he's born, I can kind of get on the road locally, do some day stuff, and obviously bring some money in. But I want to be ready to go when that happens. So I'll show you what all we're gonna do. We're just trying to get that Ford set up for like the ultimate hotshot truck, like organization wise, things that are on the truck. And as you go, you don't realize like the amount of just little stuff that you realize, like, oh, I need one of those, or just random stuff like, I don't know, like wire cutters, snips, knives, flashlights, completely random little stuff. And you're like, oh man, I wish I had one of those. So you go buy one, and then you just kind of like build up all this stuff, and after 6 months of whatever running it, like even like my single cab, like I have a ton of stuff in there, like anything you can imagine. You flip that seat back, which kind of sucks because it's a single cab. You flip that seat back, I mean, there's extra 7-way plugs, there's extra wire, there's fuel additive, there's everything you can think of. So that's what I'm trying to get to. So I'm about a mile from meeting this guy for these wheels, and we'll see what else we can get into. Well, can you tell this thing ain't moved in a while? How dusty she is. Oh my goodness. What's that? What is that? Alrighty, so we just had a heck of a thunderstorm here, and we gotta replace the brake controller in this truck. It just crapped out on me, and I don't know what happened. So we just grabbed a middle of the line one from Napa, and at least see if we can get it working here. What did you get us pulled over for? Huh? It's all your fault. Alrighty. We're in Wingers. We are at Wingers. What is this, Myerstown, PA? Here to pick up a tractor. John Deere. This place, we've seen us here. We dropped those planters off. Turn that down. We dropped those planters off here a long time ago. And they might have moved them, but I don't see them where they set them. They do a lot of rearranging. They got a lot of stuff here. All right, we got the ramps flipped over. Really do need to fix this board. All the bolts broke off. I need to drill new holes for it. But got the ramps flipped over. He should be coming, I guess, from probably behind the building. I didn't see the tractor, but he's gonna go grab it, and we get it pulled up here. I'm gonna get all my chains and binders out now. See if we can get in and out of here quickly. Well, let me wipe this camera off. John Deere 4240, somewhere between 11 to 14,000 pounds, being four-wheel drive. Looks big on there. It's really not all heavier than having two pickup trucks on the wedge or anything like that. So we got 4 chains, 4 binders. Already started to lay them out in the back here, as you can see. And let's get this thing chained down. All right, well, we got this John Deere 4240 behind us today. Got her loaded up. She's headed from Pennsylvania down to North Carolina. Well, here we are, risking our life to get fuel. Just kidding. We're at TA Baltimore South. This place is always a cluster, but it's 85 cents off a gallon, which puts it under $5 a gallon for fuel, so it's worth taking a little bit extra time to make this. So you got this line right here to get into the pump, so you have to come down, find a way to get a U-turn, and then follow into line. But I mean, it's moving pretty fast. They got probably, I don't know, 8 to 10 pumps here, so it's moving up, and it keeps people.
Now turn right and then immediately.
It keeps people from blocking the pumps, I think, as everybody's just trying to move through. Now we got pulled over this morning, and they didn't get us for anything, which was nice. The guy was really cool, actually. He couldn't see my inspection stickers, which is why he pulled me over. And I got my dog with me, you know, my black lab with me today. My chocolate she's staying at home. She's real lazy. She'll lay around all day and be more comfortable at the house. This one, he gets a little wound up when his dad's not around. So I just brought him with me today. And he's enjoying the bed back there, although he's getting hair all over everything. I guess it is what it is. But we're gonna get fuel here and continue our way down, because I'm right above a quarter of a tank, and obviously I don't want to run this thing any lower than that. So decided that we would stop and get some lunch here since we've been sitting in traffic. He told me he wanted a cheese quesadilla from Chipotle, so I was like, I guess we can get Chipotle. Pulling this tractor here, and good thing I got out of the truck. Y'all warned me. It's got a transmission leak. So it's got a trans leak, and I'm 115 miles from the house. There's no use in trying to do anything here. So I got my old lady on the way to come get me. She's gonna come get me in the Yukon. And then the nice part is like, I was in stop and go traffic for 2 hours, and I'm guessing the trains got hot, and I had to look back through some of the comments. I'm just like a little frustrated right now, but because I am having a kid on Friday, and today's Tuesday, so I need to get this work done. My girlfriend is going in for scheduled C-section for our son, and I'm just trying to cram all this stuff in, and this kind of puts me behind, but it is what it is, and my customers understand. But since stop and go traffic, and I'm guessing trans got hot, and you guys had been talking about some kind of seal that blows out or something, I really didn't even get on the ground to look. Saw how much it was leaking. That was because I went into Chipotle. I just got off the interstate, it's right here. I went into Chipotle, and you have to order online. They won't let you just walk up to the counter in there, which is kind of weird, but anyways. So the truck, I had just come off the interstate, and the truck had been idling here for like 20 minutes. And I noticed that, shut the truck off, came back out, and I guess because everything's cooled down, it's not leaking. I don't know. I'll know more you guys in the comments will probably know that I've dealt with this before and I've talked about this. And what I'm gonna do is she's gonna come get me tonight. She'll be here in about 2 hours. I said 6:30. We'll be home by 8:39. I'll get up early in the morning, probably 3 o'clock. Go get the single cab. Come down. I'll have to replace the neck on the trailer, which I have with me. Back to gooseneck. And I should be able to just take it down with the single cab, deliver the tractor on the way back through, scoop the truck up and put it back on the trailer and just take it home with me. I'll probably, with everything going on in life, I'll probably take it to my buddy's shop and let him look at it. Take it to Ron, see what he thinks. For any of you guys say, I have a brand new Mishimoto 6.0 transcooler kit for this truck in the box at the house. So I don't know if that's the heat's what caused it or what, but if I wouldn't have seen that puddle, it could have got bad because it wasn't acting up. You know, I would have probably started to notice once it started to get low on trans fluid, but then that could have already been the death of it. The fluid looks good. It's just something happened. So thankfully it's not leaking now, so we can idle the truck. Me and my little buddy are gonna, I guess, crawl back here and I guess take a nap. I ain't got anything else to do. Well, that's one good thing about having a bed in the back of your truck. You can get comfortable, but somebody looks to be a little too comfortable. Now, I'm gonna get the truck home. I'm just waiting on my ride. What I'm gonna do is leave the truck parked, bring another truck down tomorrow, and deliver the tractor, then pick up the 7.3 on the way back through. Now, it may have just got hot and puked the fluid out from being in stop and go traffic, but until farther inspection, I really don't know. Once I get it home and get it up, and like, that's my assumption right now because it's not leaking right now, which is why I'm sitting in here with the AC running on full blast. Once we stopped and it cooled down, it's not leaking anymore. So it's not like the train started to slip, so that's good news. All we may need to do is put that bigger cooler on, which got at the house, and just do a service on it and hope for the best. But we'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I'm gonna lay here with my buddy. Kind of sucks, but when you got a nice loyal dog, things are a little easier.